All right, here we go for the start of the second half. Brianna steps in, plays that back to Morgan. Morgan goes to her left, looks out, and she finds Charlie. Charlie over on the left side. Can't quite keep it, and out it goes, so that'll be TFC. Again, we're very far away. Let's zoom on in. TFC plays that in to 13. Charlotte steps up to that. Charlie tries to lay that up to Brianna, but TFC got a foot on it. All right, 13 for TFC. Playing it. That goes in towards Cecily, and she stops that. Here we go. All right, Cecily out to Charlotte. That is an early advance, it seems, but here we go. Charlie off a TFC, I thought off a TFC foot, but he says no, TFC ball. And they will play it in. All right, ball played into Morgan. She knocks that up. Can Brianna get on it? Stella for TFC steps up. She puts that in. Cecily's coming up, and she plays that. And that is out high over the net on a shot attempt by TFC, and Cecil will take that. All right, Cecily out to Charlotte. Charlotte looks to Morgan in the middle. Morgan pushed off the ball by 13. TFC now out on the wing to Eve. Mia challenging. That goes out of bounds. And Nora will play that in. Nora plays that back to Morgan. Out off Eve's foot. Again, that's deflected by Eve here for TFC. Number 13 pulls. She battling with Charlotte. Charlotte says you're not walking in here. Nora steps up. TFC takes a shot there, but Cecily came in and picked that up. All right, here we go. She rolls it out again to Nora. Nora looking up the field. She looks for Mia, but can't connect. Ball's back to the middle and over to the other side. Charlie pulls it. TFC steps up and challenges. Cess comes in. Thank goodness there's Morgan now in the middle. TFC, Charlotte. Charlotte looks up to Charlie. Charlie, can she get that up through? She does. Brianna now has got to run on and challenge. There, Charlie takes it. She's down toward the goal line, but that runs out of bounds, and that'll go to the goalie. Different goalie this half for TFC. She plays that out to the right back. That's deflected by Brianna, high and out of bounds. In that goes Morgan. Brianna pulls back to Morgan. Morgan challenged by Rhea. That comes out to the sideline, but she keeps it in. Can she connect with Brianna? Yes. Brianna tries to pass it up there, but that got deflected. Here comes TFC now down the sideline. Nora in there, challenging, doing a good job from keeping 13 from advancing. She now creates some space, tries to strike that with her left, but that goes wide to the left-hand side of the net. Cecily out to Charlotte. Charlotte tries for Charlie. Has that taken away. Tilly comes through to Rhea. Rhea takes a shot, and Cess again with a good save, just to make sure. Rolled out to Nora. Nora to the middle to Morgan. Morgan challenged by Eve. Nora steps up. Morgan down the sideline, looking for Mia. TFC puts it wide and out of bounds on the right. So Charlotte back to play this in. Let's see if we can make some space for her. She plays it to Charlie, back to Charlotte. She's jammed up there. We got a lot of people in a small space. TFC plays that in to Rhea and back to the backs. They try to switch the field. Mia steps up, takes that. Morgan challenging, and Nora. Rhea. Ball's out on the offensive right. Morgan got a foot in there to challenge and knock that out. So that'll be a TFC corner kick. And match up. Here we go. Craig's saying we have players open. Yes, we do. That was rocked in off of Charlie. Sorry, we didn't have a good view of that. Now Brianna is up on the side. She's met by TFC defender. Ball played out. Brianna keeps that in bounds and puts it up the field. Charlie's chasing. Mia's there. Morgan in Charlie. Brianna strikes and, oh, just off the post it looks like, or just off the cement behind there. But that bounced back awfully quickly. All right. TFC's got it. They try to play through the middle. Nora gets a foot on it. And that is struck right at Cecily, and she did a good job of getting down, making sure she was in front of that. And she'll roll that out to Charlotte. Charlotte out to Charlie. That is knocked off a TFC foot, so that'll stay with the blue. And that's knocked out again off TFC, so we'll just move on up the sideline a little bit. And here comes Charlotte. Big kick in towards the net. That's off TFC. Morgan gets a foot on it. Ooh, tries to get that to Brianna. Morgan hits Brianna again. Ball is into the goalie. Brianna's up challenging. Charlie's challenging. It goes wide to the right side to the defender. Charlie takes that off of her. Puts it back in towards the middle. Can Nora step up? She does. Mia is now fighting down to the corner. But that did run out of bounds off of a blue foot, so that'll be TFC goal kick. Here comes TFC. We've got Charlotte up to challenge and take the ball. That one goes too far, and that'll be blue on the sideline. Nora taking it. She plays that in, intended for Morgan, but ends up on TFC's foot in the middle. To Sammy. Morgan and Sammy, slight size differential there. There was a time where those two were about the same size, but that time has passed. Here it comes up the sideline. Morgan again gets in on it. TFC punches it up into space here, and it's going to be a foot race. Nora gets to it first. Mia and Sammy battling, and that's going to be a blue ball. Nice big kick in by Nora to Brianna. Oh, Brianna, swing and a miss. TFC picks that up. Oh, good job by Nora to take away the space. Good job, Nora. And Sammy strikes that in, and that goes into the hands of Cecily, and out she rolls. Okay, so Nora switches it over to Charlotte. Charlotte up to Charlie. Charlie looking to get through number 21. She passes it up to Brianna. Can Brianna make something happen? That is picked up again by TFC, but it'll go out of bounds. So blue ball over on the sideline. Charlotte tried for Charlie there, and they did not connect, so that'll go to TFC as a goal kick, as that ran out on the goal line. All right, played into the offensive left side. Switch back through the middle. And then back up the left. Mia now on the ball. TFC plays it back to 24. 24 plays it back to the goalie. Brianna's pressuring. We got to step up and get that next pass. Morgan steps up and challenges. Mia's next. Mia and Morgan and Brianna's in there. Brianna on the ball. Good step up by Charlie. Charlie tries to put that back to Brianna, but TFC gets that. Ball's over on the side. Charlotte Thurger knocks that out of bounds off a red foot, and that'll be red ball. All right, TFC looking to the middle here. They find Sammy, their striker. It's back to Charlotte. Charlotte passes it up to Brianna. Brianna knocks it ahead into space. And then deflects that pass out of bounds. That'll be TFC on the sideline. Mia deflects the pass into Morgan. Morgan challenging in the middle. Ball is passed up into the great beyond there, where nobody could get to it, and Charlotte Thurger will step in. And TFC possession here. They're over on their right side. And we got to be careful there. We had number 8 running at the net unchecked. And that's going to be a corner kick for TFC. All right, we got to make sure we match up here. Ball blocked by Charlie, and that'll go back to red again. And ref is saying more up the sideline. Here we go. All right. Ball's played in. Morgan gets a foot on it. Tries to run and keep it in bounds. That is off red, and now we've got some substitutions happening. So we've got Marissa and Charlotte as the backs. Ruby's back in the middle. Will is on the right wing. Naomi's on the left. And Liliana is up at striker. All right, Marissa plays that into Ruby. Ruby tries to go for Willa there. Sammy makes a move, but Marissa stepped up to help. We got Naomi over on the ball. Ball's played into 7, blocked by Charlotte, almost with her face there to take away a scoring chance. 7, another good block by Charlotte. She's standing in there tough. Liliana steps in and knocks that just out of bounds. All right, ball put in by TFC and then back out. So Tilly will try to play that in. She plays that to an open back there. 33, Rhea puts it up. Marissa taps that out of bounds on the end line, so that'll be a corner kick. TFC plays that out high. Charlotte to Willa. I'm behind the play there, but that was knocked out by Eve of TFC, and Charlotte plays that into Willa on the sideline. Willa's got a little space. She tries to find Liliana. Naomi's running on. Pressuring. That looked like it went out off of Tilly there, off TFC. It did. And it'll be city ball on the sideline. Marissa hustles on up to play that in. So it's about 5 yards from the corner. Plays it in, back. Tries a shot, but that's blocked. All right, Marissa for Liliana. And TFC takes over on the near the goal line there, but they kick that out of bounds. So Marissa's going to try that again. Big play in this time to Charlotte. Oh, it was a good idea. They just didn't connect on that one. And TFC will take over. Oh, ref allows a late goalie substitution there. All right, TFC deep on their sideline. They put a big ball ahead. Ref is having a chat with the girl playing the ball in there. I'm not sure. Oh, he's making sure the keeper's ready. That's what's happening. She was thrown in there, didn't have her gloves on. All right, ball is played up again. It is back. And Seth's talking to Marissa there and telling her to let it run. So here we go, playing it up from the back here. Cecily's got it in the box. She plays it out to Marissa. Oh, they were subbing again there, so we're going to have to redo that. All right, Cecily to Marissa. Marissa looking to make a move. Number 2 steps in and takes away the lane, but Marissa gets it back. Kicks that off of Rhea. Tilly and Naomi battling over on the sideline. And that'll be a blue possession. Marissa plays that gently into Naomi, back to Marissa, and back. Ooh, little give and go there. But TFC ends up with it. Now, Willa over on the side tries to keep it in. That one runs out. And here is Eve to play that in to number 2. Willa steps up. She carries it across the midline there, and that is knocked out of bounds off a blue foot, so that'll again go back to TFC. Big boot. Tried in for number 2. Marissa hunts it down. She knocks that safely out of bounds Willa's way to make sure they don't get a scoring chance here. All right, TFC plays it in to number 2. Cycle it back. Liliana, good pressure there. Marissa lays it into the middle. TFC picks it up. That is struck by TFC, but is wide of the net. So Cecily lets that go. And we'll take that as a goal kick. We are at about 18 minutes gone in the second half here. Ruby tries to play that up. Eve takes that away. Back to the middle to Rhea. Ruby challenging. Liliana steps in. And TFC plays that back deep. And, ooh, good challenge by Liliana, but their goalie did step up and play it. Ball up the sideline. Controlled by TFC. Marissa's in there challenging. Charlotte plays that up towards Liliana. A little body contact there. A little chest bump. Liliana and their back. Whoever's back there. Ball's played in. Ruby takes that down. Marissa hustling back. She's being pressured by 2 TFC players. And now Naomi steps in. Naomi up to Ruby. Ruby puts it up into space. Liliana and Willa chasing there. And that will just run out of bounds. So we've again got TFC over on the sideline trying to play it in. They are subbing some more. And we are about just under 20 minutes into this second half now. So about 5 minutes to go. All right, Ruby's up on number 7, pressuring. She's now in there pressuring their back. Willa steps up, knocks that deep and out of bounds. So that'll go to the goalie. All right, TFC plays that out to their right back. She tries to play it up the sideline to Tilly, but Naomi steps in. Naomi's got it on her foot. She puts it into Liliana. Ruby picks it up. Shot and blocked. Blocked again. Liliana again looks for Ruby. TFC got a foot on it that time, though. Charlotte doing a good job to hustle back and make sure she stays in front of their player. Oh, that ref says play on there. Naomi hustles over and puts some pressure on Tilly with the ball. And Marissa now, she's going up the sideline. She's running with it. It's pulled away by TFC. Can they keep possession? They do. They call it out of bounds. Jolene's arguing. And Marissa plays that now into Liliana. TFC plays it up. Charlotte on the hunt. She safely takes it sideline direction and knocks it out of bounds. Craig's saying if she can, to try to keep possession with it over on that sideline and try to move it up the field. But certainly safer to go sideline way than goal way. All right, ball played in and bag out, and we're going to redo that because that was off a blue foot. All right, ball is in. It's struck, blocked by Ruby. Shot. Oh, and that just squeaks in by the post. And that'll be another goal for TFC. About 2.5 minutes to go here in the second half. All right, Liliana back to Charlotte. Charlotte through to Ruby. Ruby plays that through, intended for Willa or Liliana. And here comes number 2 for TFC. Charlotte plays that up, trying for Liliana. TFC gets possession through the middle to Ruby. Ball brought down. Marissa now has it, gives it to Ruby. Ruby looks for Willa. TFC steps in. Marissa now battling with number 2. She takes the ball. She's got a little bit of space. She tries to chip it through to Liliana, but that's blocked. Ruby challenging. Charlotte now has it taken away. Ref is calling a free kick for City. And Marissa's going to take that. She's checking out all her options here to see what she's got. And she puts a big, long kick up Naomi's way. TFC has possession now. They knock it out off of Ruby, it looks like, and we'll take it again on the sideline. Ball played in. It is on the sideline, out of bounds off Ruby's foot, and again we'll go to TFC. Marissa steps up there on number 2. 2 running back, trying to see if she's got some space. According to Brooke. Out of bounds it goes. All right, Marissa looking up. She sees Naomi, gets it back. She taps it sideline way. TFC knocks it out off Marissa's foot, and they will take possession again. We are nearing the end here. Just shy, I think, of our end of game whistle, so there's not too much time left here. And there you have it. That is the final whistle, and that will end the contest.